Hi, I'm StereoDan.
And I'm Jen.
Sorry.
I totally ignored it. How good was that?
Bloody camera people, why do they distract you so much? What do you think it is about working with camera people in this industry?
They just want to be behind the camera. You know, they want to get amongst it, and you know.
Yeah, I can relate to that just a little bit.
Attention grabbers.
Yeah, damn it straight. They've got enough things to do with themselves. They don't need to get in front of the camera as well.
That's right.
Gee.
And they've got all this hype about being nervous as well, and they're just so good when they get up front.
Oh, it's all in the mind, baby. All in the mind. Hi, I'm StereoDan.
And I'm Jen.
And we're here at the Oxford Arts Factory Gallery Bar. Let's check out
Madelaine Lucas.
otherwise known as
A Casual and Ma. And this is for
My World Tour.
Stay by my fireside all night. In those small hours, he was mine. Before he came here, this town was mine.
Okay, so here I am with Madelaine Lucas from A Casual and Mile. Hi Madelaine, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great, yeah. So Madelaine, tell us a little bit about your background and how you started music.
Well, I grew up with my dad is a musician. He was in an Australian punk rock band for about 30 years that reached somewhat, you know, cult legendary status.
Yeah.
So I had that around me my whole life, and I guess that's where I knew it from, growing up listening to music, all that kind of thing. It's just been there my whole life. So.
And on your MySpace, it does say that he helped you produce your first, is it EP, is that right?
It's not an EP yet,
sorry.
but hopefully it will be soon.
Yeah. And so what was that like? Did it feel like he was sort of encouraging you to try new styles, or is it just he just let you run free, or?
Well, not at all really. He just really stepped back, and I think from what he's told me, it's one of the hardest things to do as a producer is to just step back and let what happens naturally happen, and then occasionally make a few suggestions. But it was a really relaxed environment, you know, we had candles and dim lighting, so I didn't feel too intimidated by the whole process.
Lead me kindly when I'm blind.
Cool. And so what do you find is your compositionary sort of style, and when you create music and write and that kind of thing?
I think it's pretty lo-fi. It all, I feel, happens pretty naturally. I used to record, before I did these recordings, I used to record in my bedroom, so comfortable environment, and yeah, whatever inspires me or however I'm feeling at the time just kind of comes out in the form of the song, I guess.
And have you had any airplay or anything?
I've been really lucky with FBI Radio. This year they've been incredibly helpful doing radio interviews and airplay of some of the new demos, which has been really exciting.
Come home and I will make you love me more than you ever really could before. 'Cause look inside me and I know that you will see that this is the real thing. This is the real thing. You have found the real thing.
The current genre is folk and pop melodic song, is that right? Is that what you've classified it as?
Yeah, a little bit of a joke, melodramatic, popular song. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, folk is right, I guess. There's a lot of stigmas attached to folk, I feel, especially being a female folk singer. So I guess I really want to be doing something that's a little bit out of the ordinary, a little bit different. I arrived at doing that, again, pretty naturally. I like music that's honest, and I think there is something really honest about stripping everything back, especially, you know, in the age of the synthesizer, and just playing and singing with a guitar and creating an atmosphere.
In your name, come the dawn, that old refrain. Ooh, 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 ooh.
this is Madelaine Lucas, also known as a Casual and Mile, and you can catch her at this MySpace link.
Good fight for nothing. Once life was a good dream, but since you've been gone, I dream only in black and white.
So, always nice to start with a little pre-warm-up drink, isn't it?
Basically, a nice glass of wine or a shandy or a... I don't know. What do you drink, Dan?
I like a bit of everything, actually, all at once.
everything.
Yeah, a bit of rocket fuel. But I was actually quite surprised that the venue reckoned it was going to open at 6:30, and here we were at 7:30 waiting at the front.
Waiting at the front like we've been stood up for a bad date or something.
What's with that? We would have drunk at least 3 drinks by now.
Drunk? We would have been drunk.
3 drunks.
You
Yes,
mean?
yes.